patriarch of the Chapel family, which has been actively involved in the harness racing community in Summerside for over 70 years. 4 sons, Lester, Graham Jr., and Clifford, were all mainstays in the local racing scene. Several of her grandchildren, including drivers Gary, John, Rob Chapel, continue the family's long involvement. You mentioned the Chapel name. You certainly think of harness racing. In behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate, it is race 15 post time. Back upstairs, here's Vance Cameron.
Lee, it's the winningest name in the history of Summerside Raceway, Chapel. It's the Ruby Chapel Memorial Open Mares Final with Share the Moment, Plain Jane, H44 Dome, Dolly Sky, Dreamfair Zenfire, I'll Tell Me Ma, Sugar Bowl, Better Be in Love in the grandstand side, top of the stretch. Open mares all lined up and approaching a start. The rough end pacing, Share the Moment, the first one out. Plain Jane is second, Ace 44, Dome third, Dreamfair Zenfire from the outside fourth. Fifth at the rail, Dolly Sky. From the outside in sixth is Sugar Bowl. At the rail, I'll Tell Me Ma seventh. And the early trailer, Better Be in Love. Up the backstretch they go, led by Share the Moment and the Maritime Magic Man, Gilberto. Racing second is Plain Jane. Third at the rail, Ace 44 Dome. Fourth on the cones is Dreamfair Zenfire. Racing from fifth. At the rail is Dolly Sky. They're at the quarter mile in an even 28 seconds flat, straight alignment around the turn, and on the point, Share the Moment is the fraction center. Plain Jane getting the 2-hole ride, H44 Dome third. There goes Dreamfair Zenfire to make her move to the outside fourth, Dolly Sky fifth. Sugar Bowl on the outside is sixth, then seventh, I'll Tell Me Ma, trailing the field. Better Be in Love is eighth. They're halfway home in the Ruby Chapel final in 56 and 3, down to 3/8 of a mile to go. The co-holder of the track record for age mares, she's the leader. Share the Moment. Second at the rail, Plain Jane. Grinding away first up, Dreamfair Zenfire. Dolly Sky sent to the outside fourth. Fifth at the rail is Ace 44 Dome. Sugar Bowl, Drake on the line. 3/4 in 1:24 and 3. Here's Dreamfair Zenfire to take over the lead. Homeward bound they come. Dolly Sky, the Cinderella mare, is second. Share the Moment third. It's Mark Campbell Knight on plate night. Win number 6. Dreamfair Zenfire in the Ruby Chapel final. Dolly Sky, what an effort, second. Third, Plain Jane, but it's Dreamfair Zenfire 1:53.4.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media, Peter, for tonight's 15th race, Ruby Chapel Memorial Open Mares Final. Basil Whalen Trophy to Mark Campbell.
Yeah, he's the champion for 2023. Share the Moment goes first, 28 off the wings, 56 and 3. Plain Jane sitting 2. They went to the half mark, went first up with Zenfire, 1:24 and 3. Well, cleared up the backstretch and down the stretch they come here now. It was over. That first up, brush and crush here tonight, 1:53 and 4. Tip your hat to Dreamfair Zenfire. She wins the Ruby Chapel Memorial Open Mares Final. Mark Campbell wins the Basil Whalen Memorial Trophy for top driver in 2023. Trackside presentations coming up next.
Well, I've called her the queen of the age-pacing mares now for several years. She's one of the greatest age-pacing mares in the history of PEI harness racing, and she displays her talent tonight in the Ruby Chapel final, and she is Dream Fair Zenfire going to the winner's circle. Bay Pacing Mare 7 by Sunfire Blue Chip. Off the Rock and Roll Hanover Dam, Dream Fair Zenyatta. Owned by Ryan and Everett McLeod of Surrey. Bred by John Lamers of Ingersoll, Ontario. Trained and driven to victory by Mark Campbell. And what a plate night Mark's having. That's his sixth, count 'em, sixth winner on the program tonight. The mare gets her 52nd lifetime victory and not far off the track record. The mile 153 and 4. The Ruby Chapel Memorial Open Mares Final to Dream Fair Zenfire. And ladies and gentlemen, with the victory in race number 15, Mark Campbell is the winner of the Basil Whalen Memorial Trophy. And that presentation will take place in the Woodmere Standard Breds Winners Circle. Jimmy Whalen from the Whalen family is joining us this Governor's Plate 55 night. He's down at trackside to make the presentation of the Basil Whalen Memorial Trophy for the winningest driver during Governor's Plate week of racing, and that is Mark Campbell. They have the trackside presentation.